Well, buying a vacation home can be an exciting investment, but can also be hard to know if it's the right decision. So financial professional Mark Triplett is here to talk about what factors you need to consider. Mark, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So why are more people considering vacation homes, buying vacation homes right now? Is that something that you've noticed?
Yeah, it's post-pandemic. Folks are working remotely. Many of them have much more flexible schedules, and a lot of families are looking for options to have getaways other than the routine. And so that's driven some folks to look at maybe places they've visited with their family that they enjoy, and they're thinking about, oh, maybe we should have a property there that we can rent out when we're not using it.
Sure. And there are obviously a lot of financial factors that go into buying a home, but also, of course, buying a secondary home. So what should people consider before purchasing a vacation home?
Well, I think it's important to look through an emotional lens as well as a financial lens and really evaluate, is this a good financial decision? A lot of folks get excited and buy on emotion or start to go down that path, but they forget to factor in a lot of expenses that go along with owning a vacation property, not your home property. Your own, you've got a mortgage, right? That's one, but we can't forget maintenance or insurance or just property management. If you live far away and you're not there to take care of something when a light bulb goes out, you got to pay somebody to do that. So a lot of other expenses that go along with the vacation property.
Yeah, absolutely. And so you bring up not maybe considering some of those expenses. Any other common mistakes that people make when buying a vacation home?
Yes, factoring in time of use. Let's say you have a property that's in Colorado because you like the mountains, but it's 10 and a half hours away.
Yeah.
So you're either factoring in plane tickets to get there or travel time to get there, all of that expense. How often are you going to use it?
Sure.
Is this something that your family's going to use a lot and rent out very little, or are you going to be renting it out a lot? Maybe it makes sense to go rent a vacation home instead of trying to buy one when you're going to take those trips. So you really have to crunch the numbers and make sure this makes good financial sense and not just make the mistake of buying on emotion.
Yeah, absolutely. And for people that maybe want to buy a vacation home as an investment property too, what thoughts or feelings do you have about that?
Well, vacation properties can be a good investment, but I think you have to look at them as a lifestyle choice first and an investment second.
Okay.
Also, if you're going to have a vacation property and you're doing short-term rentals, don't forget to factor in those short-term rental expenses, like that property manager, like the cleaning fees. Unless you're going to be running down to the vacation property to turn it over after the last guest just came in, you're going to be paying for that service as well. And then also potential liabilities. I always tell folks that they should really consult a tax advisor on the liability for income tax on a vacation rental property, but also legal advice. Maybe this property should be in a limited liability corporation to protect that asset and protect you from any liability of those guests coming in and out.
Sure. And final question for you, Mark. When it comes to, of course, vacation homes, we're talking about that, but maybe people are interested in smaller properties as well, maybe a condo or an apartment. So is your advice differ at all when it comes to maybe buying a smaller property?
Well, I think a lot of the advice still boils down to, does it make financial sense to do that?
Yeah.
However, if it is a property that is a long distance away, many hours away, a condo can make a lot of sense. A lot of those condominium complexes, they have swimming pools, they have different types of amenities that are almost like a resort style, and those might be easier to rent out on a short-term rental market. Plus, you have a property manager that's taking care of that. Yes, there's HOA fees, but you're not having to run down there to clip grass and clean the pool.
Sure. Yeah, you don't have to do some of those extra things that come with owning a home.
Right.
Mark, thank you so much. Lots of great advice for anybody considering a vacation rental, whether that's now or in the future. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.